Besides Mobile World Congress happening in February, there's a lot to be excited about this month if you're looking at buying a new smartphone in India. Here are the phones we expect to see launched this month. Here's the good news. Redmi Note 7 India launch date has already been teased by Xiaomi, so the fact the new budget offering is due to make its way outside of China is no real surprise. First unveiled in China earlier this month, the smartphone's biggest highlight is its 48 megapixel rear camera sensor. Apart from that, the Redmi Note 7 also packs a 4000 mAh battery, 2.5D glass protection up front and at the back as well, and comes with a 6.3-inch large display size. It's supposed to be quite durable too, as demonstrated by Redmi CEO Lu Weibing in his videos. In China, it has a starting price of 999 Chinese yuan, which is roughly 10,500 rupees for the 3GB RAM 32GB storage option. Would it come at the same price point in India? We'll know soon enough. A lot has been leaked about the new Moto G7 series. We are expecting 4 phones in the Moto G7 family to launch in Sao Paulo, Brazil on February 7th. The Moto G7, G7 Plus, G7 Play and G7 Power. The Moto G7 will reportedly feature a 6.24-inch Full HD Plus screen. It will be powered by a Snapdragon 632 SoC coupled with 4GB of RAM and 3000 mAh battery. It's said to have a dual camera setup on the back with a 12 megapixel primary sensor and a 5 megapixel secondary sensor. In the front, there may be an 8 megapixel shooter. It will come with Android 9 Pie out of the box. The Moto G7 Plus will pack the same 6.24-inch screen as the Moto G7, but it will be powered by Snapdragon 636 SoC. The dual camera setup at the back will house a 16 megapixel primary sensor and a 5 megapixel secondary sensor. The front shooter will include 12 megapixel camera. The Moto G7 Power will reportedly come with a 6.2-inch HD Plus screen, octa-core Snapdragon 632 SoC and 3GB of RAM. The biggest highlight of the Moto G7 Power would be its 5000 mAh battery. Thankfully, the company will also be bundling its turbocharger with the phone for quick charging. It is said to have a 12 megapixel rear camera and an 8 megapixel front shooter. The Moto G7 Play will sport the smallest screen out of all the Moto G7 smartphones at 5.7-inch with HD Plus resolution. The phone will be powered by a Snapdragon 632 SoC coupled with 2GB of RAM. The phone will also pack 3000 mAh battery, 13 megapixel rear camera and a 8 megapixel front camera. It's official that the new Samsung Galaxy S10 phones will be launched at the Galaxy Unpacked event on February 20th. What's not confirmed as yet is when the phones will be making an entry to India. Knowing Samsung, the delay between the international and Indian launch isn't much, and we may even see the pre-orders start in India soon after the international unveiling. We expect to see 3 different variants of the phone, the usual Samsung Galaxy S10 and the Galaxy S10 Plus, and the third variant that's highly speculated to be launched alongside, that's simply referred to as the Galaxy S10 Lite. Vivo is all set to expand its smartphone lineup in India by launching a new pop-up selfie camera phone on February 20th. This could be the Vivo V15 Pro that is rumored to be the successor to the V11 Pro that debuted in India last year. Vivo V15 Pro is expected to pack a triple camera setup on the rear as well as seen in certain leaked images. We will have more details on the phone's exact specs and price closer to the launch. We have freshly received invites for a new Oppo phone launch set for February 6th. We know it's for the Oppo K1 since Flipkart has confirmed its launch through a dedicated microsite just days after posting a teaser. The Oppo K1 has a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus display, Snapdragon 660 SoC under the hood, along with up to 6GB of RAM. Oppo phones are known for their selfie capabilities, and the K1 also has a 25 megapixel front camera packed in. The Oppo K1 price in India is yet to be revealed officially. However, it is likely to be in line with the China price that starts at 1,599 Chinese yuan, which is roughly 16,900 rupees for the 4GB RAM variant. The model with 6GB of RAM on the other hand is priced at 1799 Chinese yuan, which is roughly 19,000 rupees. There's going to be an Android Go Redmi phone that's simply titled Redmi Go. The company has confirmed that the phone features a 5-inch HD screen and is powered by an unspecified quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon processor. Now that processor, according to a leak, is said to be none other than Qualcomm's entry-level Snapdragon 425 SoC. Back to the confirmed specs, the phone will come with a 3000 mAh battery, an 8-megapixel rear camera with LED flash as well as a 5-megapixel front shooter in the smartphone. The phone is speculated to launch in February and India could be one of the markets it goes in sale in. And that's all for this video. Are you excited about any of the phones we listed? Let us know in the comment section down below. So thanks for watching, and for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.